Okay, so right now we're gonna go over how to change basically this folding mechanism on a Lynx 20. So once you open the bike, here we have it on a jack. There is this piece. You do use a 5mm wrench, and it's towards you. So in order to loosen it, once you've loosened it, you can use your hands. This basically holds this rod and this one. So once I fully unscrew it, you're gonna see that this one starting to go down. So these two pieces would come down. Now we go to this part. So once this is out of the way, the parts are out, we have a tiny Allen head here. For this we would use a size 2mm Allen. And once I unscrew this, obviously counterclockwise, we're gonna have another piece inside of here that's gonna fall down. So yeah, just quickly do this. It's that, and then if I shake this, yeah, the parts here you might need to wiggle a little bit, but it should fall down. Okay, so once we took the tiny piece out with our 2mm, there should be another rod inside that will fall down. If not, you can simply give this a little shake, hit it, and you can see it coming out. So I can grab it, a little bit more shake, comes all the way out. That's basically the part holding that. So we're all done here. So now that we've taken everything off the bike, we are putting the new parts back in. So this part, and the low 2mm bolt. We first put this here. Now here, that's the rod that holds it, making sure the opening end where it's circular, not enclosed. The circular part is facing down. So then from here, just push it all the way up. Now we want to make sure that I can use my tool here, my Allen key, to make sure it's all the way up. So now I have time to use my tool and actually close this thread. Here is really important to, be careful and diligent. You want to make sure it's straight so you don't damage the threads. So make sure when you're twisting it, it's as straight as you can. Again, making sure it's all the way up. So again, making sure it's straight and you're putting a vertical force, this is, we make sure it's tight, not too tight, but all the way. So once you're kind of there, it gets more snug to turn, so that's when you've reached it. So now this part's secure. Okay, now that we're finished with the first part, we go to the second part where the locking mechanism is. So there are these three pieces. Now first off, you want to make sure that this is facing up. This is the part that would go here. So only one of the sides of this straight rod would fit into here. So you want to make sure you get one that is able to thread. The other side, when you try that, it won't thread. So once you figured out which end of these two is for this one, then you can go here. No, again, keep in mind nothing's holding it, so you can kind of use your hand. Only up to 2 or 3 threads, you just do a slide just so it holds it in place. You know, you don't need to go all the way out. Now we go here. So this one, you want this part versus the flathead, this part to be facing down. So it simply goes up like this. Again, I still push my pinky or finger to hold it as it is, just so I can hold it while I close. Now keep in mind here, just like before, it's the reverse, so it's towards the bike to tighten it. So I can do it a little bit with hand. Obviously I can use my 5mm wrench. So the amount you tighten this is you would have to then see how it closes. So I tighten it a little bit. Can close this. You want it to be able to close a little bit snug, so I think I might need to do it actually a little bit more. I'm gonna grab my 5mm. Again, towards the bike, away from you to tighten. Looking good. So again, doesn't need to be too tight, still room to wiggle. So now I'm gonna try it one more time. You know, facing it towards the bike to tighten it, and then closing, see if it closes. Yeah, you hear that click. So now it's fully good. So basically just a little bit of a wiggle and playing around until once you do the connection, it's fully closed off.